A dramatic photo has been released that shows an undercover cop pulling out his gun on a peaceful protesters. Protests in Oakland, California were demonstrating over the grand jury decision not to indict the officer in Ferguson and New York City when an undercover police cop dressed in plain clothes pulled out his guns. According to tweets captured in Storyfy and reported by NBC News, a cop pulled out his gun and aimed it at protesters. The officer says he pulled out his gun after being attacked, but some witnesses reported on Twitter suggest that the protesters threw a punch only after the officer pulled out his gun. At least one protester was arrested. The cop called for backup, and the barrage of police cars arrive, prompting reactions like this one. I've seen undercover cops confront I've been confronting them a lot of times, but usually you leave, they don't pull their guns out. But now there was 70 plus some odd cops 30 yards behind us, and they all had their guns out. Embedding undercover police officers in the protest isn't a practice in Oakland, but doesn't mean that it's not a problem. Listen, these are peaceful protesters doing what's right, doing what's good, and doing what's just. And I think, really, America, it's about time that we really begin to have a conversation and really work on mending the relations that exist between the police and ourselves. And that means, first and foremost, America, that means first and foremost having a conversation, a community working together to change it. The job of police is to protect and serve, I said this early in the show, not to pillage and destroy, right? And the community needs policing that is safe, that is just, and that is fair. And we've got to find this balance. Right now, this country is unbalanced, and you have a police that are pillaging and destroying, and the opposite, and it's just absolutely unbalanced. That's all I'm saying, folks. That's all I am saying, and we've got to fix it, and we can only fix it if and when we choose to work together.